Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Misha Jordan, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a digital planner part 2. If you haven't already watched part 1, please make sure to go back and check that out. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your monthly pages and your weekly pages, as well as hyperlink your weekly pages. First step is to set up your monthly pages. Go ahead and start with the month of January. Then you're going to go to Elements and you are going to type in Table. You are then going to search for a table that works best for you. You want to make sure that you have a total of 7 columns, and you're going to click the plus sign at that top right-hand corner of your table. And then you want to make sure that you have a total of 5 rows, and you're going to click the plus sign at the bottom left corner. Go ahead and size the table to your liking. I like to leave a little bit of space on the left-hand side because I'm going to add some text over there. This page can be designed however you may choose. Now it's time to add the days of the week. So I'm just going to click the text and I am going to go ahead and write Monday to Sunday. You can choose to have it Sunday to Saturday. This is completely up to you. Then you're going to go ahead and write the actual month. I always like to make this a little bit bolder or a different font than what I use for the days of the week. Size it however you like, change the color if you also choose. On this bottom portion, I am going to add a square. This can serve as a place for me to put pictures, or I can kind of use it for whatever I feel like. This is totally up to you if you would like to include it. If you have a specific thing that you want to put down here, go ahead and add that. I'm also going to add a section called top priorities. So I just grab that text box and then I go ahead and write out top priorities. And this is going to be a place where if I have something important for that month, I can place it right here. And I'm going to bold it, size it however I would like to. Then I'm going to go to Elements, go ahead and grab a line, and then just place a few lines here so I can write in it when I'm using my planner. I want to be able to access the weekly pages from this monthly page, so I'm going to go ahead and duplicate the text. Then I am going to write week 1, rotate it, and place it kind of across each week. And I'm just going to keep doing this until I have a total of 5 weeks. This is completely optional. If you would like to just swipe to the week, that is fine. If you would like to have it in a different place, you can do that. If you want to have a symbol instead of the actual words, you can do that as well. You can choose to have your planner undated or dated. I personally like undated because I can use it year after year, but if you would like it to be dated, here's how to add the dates. So I am going to go ahead and add a text box, and I am going to place the number wherever I see fit. I can either choose to put it in the right-hand side or on the left-hand side. It's kind of up to you. Once I like where it is, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate it and place it along the row. For now, I am just leaving it as a number 1, and then later I will actually change the dates to match the calendar. For a faster process, I am going to go ahead and lock the table so that it doesn't move. Then I'm going to go ahead and highlight all of those numbers, duplicate it, and basically place those numbers across each row. Whether undated or dated, I would then go ahead and highlight all of the elements on that page, hit Control C, copy, and then paste it on every single monthly page. I like to go ahead and paste everything first, and then after I have pasted, I go back and change the months. If you did want your planner to be dated, after I have copied and pasted all of the monthly pages, I will then go back in and change the dates to match the calendar. Now it's time to set up your weekly pages. You're going to go to your template page, then you're going to click duplicate. Then you're going to go down to your grid view, and you are going to drag that copy of your template over to the month of January, and you're placing it after the month of January. Go ahead and change that to week. You can title it January week 1. It's up to you. Then go ahead and click into it. Scroll back up to the month of January, copy the monthly title, and then paste it on your weekly page. Then you are going to go ahead and add a table. After you have added a table, you're going to click the 3 dots. And we want to get rid of a row, or actually a column. Then go ahead and size the table to your liking. Once you have sized it to how you like it, then you're going to hit that plus sign next to the table, and you are going to make sure you have 7 boxes. Then go ahead and place it on the page wherever you would like. This is customizable, so you don't have to have yours look like this. This is just a suggestion. After you have sized it to your liking, then you are going to go ahead and add more elements to the page. I'm going to go ahead and add a line. And so basically on the left-hand side, that's going to be my like daily things to do list. And then on the right-hand side, I'm going to add some different things. At the very top, I am going to create a place where I can write in the week. So I'm just setting that up. I went ahead and grabbed a square, and in that square, I am going to type week of. Then when I'm on my planner, I can then go ahead and write what week it is. Again, this is optional. I am going to go ahead and grab another square, and that's going to kind of be the area where I can type in or write in the week. Now that I have done that, I'm going to go ahead and add my days of the week. I'm doing a Monday to Sunday start, so I'm going to first start with Monday. I am going to leave a little bit of room on that left-hand side because if I date it, then I can write in the dates. If I choose to have it undated, then I can basically leave a space to add in the date. Make sure you are sizing it to your liking, change the font, change the color, customize it. Once you like how it looks, then you are going to duplicate the text, and then you are going to place it all the way from Monday to Sunday. Because I am choosing to have mine undated, I'm going to go ahead and grab a square, and I am going to create a small little square that I'm going to place right next to the day of the week. I am going to change the color to gray because I think gray looks pretty good here. And then I'm just going to duplicate that for all of the days in this weekly section. If you want your planner to be dated, then this is the area where you will basically write in the dates. Now that I have done that, I am going to go ahead and add some things to the right-hand side. And I want to keep the font cohesive, so I'm just going to duplicate that font. And I am going to place this as a priority section as well. So I'm just going to drag that over to the right-hand side and make sure that it is centered or it is to my liking. Then I am going to go to elements, and then I am going to grab some lines, change the border weight of the line. And then I just duplicate it a couple of times until I am satisfied with the amount of lines. On this section, if you want to put a specific something, you can. You don't have to put priorities. You can put whatever you would like. I am going to go ahead and add a habit tracker. I don't feel like making my own, so I'm just going to search for one. This is a Canva Pro element. So if you have Canva Pro, you can use this, or you can basically create it from scratch. I am changing the color to black so that it matches the rest of my planner. Then I'm just going to place it where I would like. Then I am going to go up and duplicate the text, and I'm going to change it to be habit tracker. After I have done that, I am going to add a square, and I'm just going to fill in the rest of that space. This can be a place where I can add pictures, or I could add different little information. Anything that I want to add, I can basically put here once I'm in GoodNotes or Notability. Once you are satisfied with the way it looks, you are going to duplicate this page and make sure to change the title of it to be January week 2. Then you're going to duplicate it again, January week 3, duplicate it again, January week 4, and then duplicate it one last time to be January week 5. After you have done that, you are going to scroll back up to that monthly page for the month of January. Go ahead and click week 1 on the left-hand side, click the 3 dots, link, and then we're going to link it to the page January week 1. We're going to do that same thing, 3 dots, link, and then week 2. You're going to do that for week 3, week 4, and week 5. This basically allows you to access the weekly pages from the monthly page. Because it is underlined, we're going to do that same thing that we've done in the past. Highlight everything, then click the 3 dots in the font section, and then unclick the underline. You can choose to keep it or you can choose to delete it. Now we're going to take this page and we want this page to be able to link back to the monthly view for January. I'm basically going to have it be linked from the actual title of the month. So I'm just going to click that title, click the 3 dots, click link, and then link it back to January. You're going to go ahead and do that same thing for the rest of the pages. Again, if we don't want that underline, we'll just click the 3 dots in the font section and unclick that underline. Now that we have that, we are basically going to highlight all of the weeks. And so in order to do that, you're going to click Shift and then click each one. Then after we have done that, we are going to copy it. And then we're going to go over to the February monthly page, and then we're going to right click and we are going to paste it so it is pasted after that. If you notice, it still says January week 1. It says it again. We do have to change that so that it says February week 1, February week 2, so forth and so on. Then we are going to go back to the February week 1. We're going to change that title from January to February. Then we're going to click the 3 dots and we are going to link it to the February monthly page. So that you don't have to keep linking the February monthly page, you can copy it from that week 1 and then just paste it onto the other weekly pages. Now that we have done that, we're going to scroll back up to the month of February. So you're going to click week 1, then you're going to click the 3 dots, then you're going to click link, and we are going to place it as February week 1. Then we're going to click done. Again, clicking it, 3 dots, link, February week 2, so forth and so on. Again, removing that underline, highlight it all, then go to the font section, click the three dots and click the underline. So now we have the February weeks done. This is a tedious process, so you are going to have to do this again for the rest of the months. Again, this is optional. You don't have to do this. And a faster process that I like to do is I like to go ahead and paste all of the weekly pages after each month. Then I go back and change the title of the month and link it and go from there. Be sure to check out part 3 where I show you how to create your own daily page as well as additional custom pages.